The wrestling code is such an enigmatic game. We don't know when it's gonna come out, but we do know that it has about 170 and perhaps counting wrestlers. It's insane the amount of variety it has, from jobbers to mid-carders to main eventers to legends to ECW, AEW, WWE. Yes, people from WWE are in this game. So we're gonna look at all of those, just stand back and stand in awe, to be honest with you. Shout out to the SmackDown Hotel. I am also planning a video where I talk about everything you need to know about the wrestling code. So stay tuned, subscribe. I'll put the link down below once I upload that video too. That being said, I mean, let's take a look. We start off with Alex Shelley. Insane. I mean, pretty cool. MCM, a lot of the moves that these modern guys do, it's thanks to him. Like, it's such an innovator, right? You guys know Alex Shelley if you do. Amazing Red, again, a crazy name. We'll continue. Let's see what else we got. We got Bear, Bronson and Boulder, the Bear Country. They wrestled a bit in AEW, and then they were kind of went back to the AEW Dark. I don't know what happened to these guys. Beer City Bruiser, he was a staple in ROH for a while. Big Con, obviously. Connor, and his tag team partner is also in the game, Victor, if I remember correctly. So, old WWE guys right there. Big Sal, I don't know who this guy is, but he looks straight out of GTA San Andreas, so I dig him. Let's see what else we got. We got Brian, Mother effing Cage, and here is how he looks in the game. There you go, and then they modeled him, and this is from like 2020, so these models got better, but I mean, his attire looks perfect. His face is a little weird, but you know, we got to see it under different lighting and actual gameplay. But yeah, even here, man, just 3-4 years ago, he's looking pretty decent. Stay tuned, by the way. At the end, I'm going to look at all the models that they've shared so far. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of those screenshots, but let's go through the roster first. Continue to do that. Finish up with that. Bull James, he was in NXT for a while, if I remember correctamente. We got the Bushwhackers. Caprice Coleman, he's gonna be an announcer, I believe, or male wrestler. Okay, fair enough. Got Chad Too Bad, which is Carl Anderson, by the way. So he's gonna be in the game as Chad Too Bad, I guess. Which is kind of crazy. Cheeseburger used to be popular in ROH. I don't know what he's doing right now. The Warriors Twins, they are YouTubers. You might have seen them. They wrestle in trampolines and all that. Chuck Palumbo. I mean, you see the versatility again. There's like so different, a freaking YouTuber and then an old ass WWE wrestler from the FBI, right? Crowbar, WCW, Dalton Castle, another RH guy. Let's see who else we got. Diamond Dallas Page, again, a WWE legend, WCW legend. EC3, Eli Drake, yeah, he's in there. Elijah Burke is in there. Eric Redbeard is not in WWE 2K24. Is not in AEW. Is not in any other game. But he is in the Wrestle Code or the Wrestling Code. Falaba, he's making his name, making a name for himself there. Gangrel is in there. Gilbert is in there. Both having similar poses. Kind of funny. Green Man, of course. We got Grim, Store Show. We got the Headbangers. We got, let's see who else we got. Some noticeable names. I see Jeff Cobb from New Japan. We got Jonathan Gresham. We got JTG, Justin Credible, let me say his name properly. Another ECW legend. Jerry Lynn, he doesn't have a picture, but he's in this game. Like, I want to... Now, how should I phrase this? I want to play as all of these guys. There you go. I was gonna use another supposition. Play as them. Ken Shamrock is in there. Man's looking jacked, even he's like 80 years old. Kenny King, Kevin Riley, Alex Riley, Mr. Say It To My Face made it in there. Kevin Thorne, Kurt Angle, dude. Kurt Angle, like, this is a badass roster. Lance Storm, Leo Rush. I loved playing as Leo Rush in WWE 2K19. He was so good. Spike, Mother effing Dudley, another person from the FBI, Little Guido. We got an Anoa'i person. That is not the last one, by the way. Let's see. Marco Stunt, recognize him from AEW. I think this guy was also in AEW for a stint, right? Matt Cardona, which is Zack Ryder, if you don't know his indie name. Matt freaking Morgan, another throwback. This guy should have been much bigger, some people say, as far as his popularity goes. Matt Sydal, Matt Taven, isn't he in the Kingdom? I'm not sure. Let's see. Muhammad Hassan, one of the most saddest cases in wrestling, man. His deal with The Undertaker, the whole terrorism thing. I wish they gave this guy another chance because, wow, he's so good. Great wrestler, great promo. Speaking of great wrestlers and promos, we got New Jack and Enzo. I mean, what two names? We got the other Swords twin. Paul London makes it in the game. You know, Brian Kendrick, it's his partner. P.T. Williams, P.J. Black, which used to be in the WWE. Oh, God. Justin Gabriel, there you go, Nexus. He looks a little different now, doesn't he? Raven is in the game. He has a badass theme song as well. Mr. Red, Rick Steiner, Rob Van Dam is in there. Some interesting names as well. Sabu is in there. Is Ruckus a ECW legend? It feels like. I'm not sure. Sandman is in there. Scott Steiner is in there. Scotty Too Hottie is in there. Like, some of these names I missed actually, so I'm being surprised. Sefafa too, meaning we're taking it all. It's freaking Solo. Sekoa, he's in the game. Sex Ferguson. Shad Gaspard, recipes. I mean, Sick Nick Mondo, like, again, one name is from here, one name is from over here. It's so crazy. Simon Miller, the Sheik, I'm not sure who this is, maybe the Iron Sheik. Theodore Long, I wouldn't be surprised. Trey Miguel, someone else I recognize. Ultimo Dragon, of course. Ultimo Panda is apparently in there. Vampiro, Victor, there you go, his name is Vic in the Indies. Too Cold Scorpio, Zach Gowen. You guys, I'm sure remember him, right? The one-legged wrestler went against Brock Lesnar, brutal. Yoshihiro Tajiri. Already announced more than, 170. Let's go ahead and look at the women's wrestlers. We didn't even look at the women's wrestlers. Let's quickly look at the NPCs. We got Chris Van Vliet. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who he is. Brian Hebner, Kevin Quinn, and Mike Chioda as the referees. Let's go to the women's wrestler, Alex Gracia. Don't know much of these gals, I've got to be honest with you. But we know some of them. For example, Ivelisse. Not the greatest reputation, but we know him. I love Killer Kelly. Great wrestler. Definitely want to play as her. Makoto Sia, Joshi wrestler. I think they could put more Joshi wrestlers in the game, as a matter of fact, in my opinion. And this game is planned to be a live service, so in the future, maybe we'll see even more, right? ODB, a TNA, original TNA legend, would say. Tainara Kanti, Thunder Rosa Babaskai, and Willow Nightingale. Again, some names we can recognize. But yeah, the wrestling code will feature between 40 and 60 wrestlers at launch, day one. Yeah, they want all of these wrestlers to have their own unique moveset, all unique animations. And so to get all these characters in the game, like I said, 2030, man, 2030. And looks like they're going to continue to add even more wrestlers as DLC, make us pay for them so that the development of the game can get supported. And so they can add more wrestlers, but also more, features or whatever, maybe custom creation items, stuff like that. But I glossed over a whole lot of these people. Maybe you guys know some of the people that I don't know. I mean, it's insane. I promised I would show you all the models, the screenshots I would find. So there you go. I mean, they look pretty good, right? Unreal Engine 5. The attires look good. The faces look great. The hair. I wonder how the physics will be. We got Brian, Mother of Engage. We've seen him already, so we'll skip him. We got the Bruiser guy. This is a pretty old screenshot. There's this Cabana Man from 2023. And I mean, look at the attire, the hair, the beard, everything looks pretty damn solid. So that answers that question, by the way. See, this is him from 2020, almost 2019. Same man, Commander Man Dan. And then we go back to, or go forward to 2023. And as you can see, they updated him a lot more. And the developer seems to have become a lot more talented in doing their stuff. Maybe they got more used to it, who knows. But yeah, it's very interesting. Here's another model. I mean, they look pretty good, don't they? Especially for an indie game, like, her likeness looks pretty good. Chris Van Vliet definitely can be improved. He looks like 20 years younger than he is, but again, this is from 2020. I think even he is gonna look better. He is the ring announcer, by the way, if you don't remember. Here's Falaba, looking perfect. Another one of the newer screenshots. I mean, that looks great, doesn't it? Kurt Angle. Very early screenshot, very early screenshot. All I can talk about here is, well, the body actually, the veins and like the body texture looks great. The attire looks great. The face, I think they're gonna improve the face. Yeah, and Kurt Angle, you better believe is gonna be one of the first guys they're gonna release. Like, he's gonna be in that day one roster for sure. We got Sandman here. Sadly, no textured version, only this version. But I mean, it looks pretty good. this still looks pretty good. Again, very early with some facial expression. Very cool. Not something we see too much in AW Fight Forever or any other wrestling game, to be honest with you. Matt Sydal. Again, this is a very early screenshot, but even though it's really early, I mean, look at the attire, how good it looks, how realistic it looks. The face, the body hair, the body itself. The jacket looks awesome too, all the colors. This is sick. Like, this looks super, super good. I mean, look at it. Amazing looking. Yeah. Here's Tala. I think this is the latest screenshot, and she has a different body type, right? And like, this is Matt Sydal. Looks great. And then completely different body type, you know, female as well. And looks great, man. Looks great. Rob Van Dam. There you go. The best body type. This is old, as you can see. Whenever they have this virtual basement thingy, like, yeah, you can understand from that this is old. There you go. It's good though. The attire looks good, and I'm sure they're gonna improve its model too. This is Spike Dudley. Obviously, we can't get the best screenshot of him, but looks amazing here. Looks, yeah, like, I have no complaints. I have no complaints. And this is another older one, but they did insane amount of, like, very nicely done. I wonder how it's gonna look during gameplay. That's my only worry. But I mean, the models itself, all the attires and faces, very high quality. Ultima Dragon kind of looks messed up. I don't like the attire, as you can see. I think maybe they need to work on the texture on it a little bit, but maybe that's how it looks in real life too. But yeah, again, very, very, very different attire, and it looks pretty okay. I'm not sure about this part right here, like the design. Oh well, we continue to Zach Gowen. Look at this dude. This Unreal Engine 5 right here, doing his magic. Pretty good, isn't it? Rebuilt with his leg. And here's another screenshot of him. I'm not sure what the context is, but yeah, under this lighting, obviously it looks a lot worse. Let's go ahead and get to this next screenshot. Better look at his prosthetic leg. And I think that's gonna be it. But even look at this. It looks like he shaved his legs or something. I'm not sure, but insane amount of detail, man. So yeah, the roster is insane. The more news come out, I'm gonna keep on covering this game, so stay tuned for that. As a matter of fact, stay tuned for another thing. Like I said, everything you need to know about the wrestling code, I'm gonna do a quick recap, and it's gonna be a great video, so stay tuned for that one as well. It's gonna be fun. That being said, this was Kero Valentine, and I'm getting out of here.